5 ways to avoid being dragged into a Fema camp when a major crisis happens. Make sure to like and share so we can get this info out to more people. The first way is to stay informed and know what's going on before they round you up. For that, you'll be using stuff like CB or ham radios and maybe even your cell phone if it's still working in the early stages. If you have a prepper network, friends or family, and they've heard something about people being rounded up, then they can give you an early warning as well. Have a bug out location. If you have another location you can go to, then you won't be pinned down at one spot. So if you know someone who lives in the countryside or off grid and you're close with them, that's where you can go to temporarily. Put a FEMA evacuation marking on the outside of your home to trick rescuers into thinking you've already been evacuated so they don't even try to come in. Now this next one isn't easy and not everyone can do it, but moving to a location that has a low risk of mandatory evacuation. So if you live in an urban area or near a military base, those are usually the areas that are targeted for mandatory evacuation. If you can move further out and away from cities and military bases, do it. That's what I did. I used to live in the middle of Toronto and then I moved out to another city and then I moved again and now I live in a town. Now the best advice that I can give to you is to stockpile supplies and be as prepared as you possibly can. Most people are going to seek them out for food and water and that's how they're going to get you. The minimum amount you need to have is at least 2 weeks worth of emergency supplies, food and water, but the ideal amount and what I recommend is about 6 months. If you have any suggestions, leave them down below.